Hello, hello, people. So we are doing our road mapping from last night. I'm going to go over it quickly with you guys right now. So I've got my November plan in front of me. We're going to talk a little bit about how we're going to do stuff as well. Who is that? Say hi when you're on, guys. So let's go back here to the introduction. Okay. Hello, hello. Is that Miss Nancy? Hi. Okay, now, if you have goals for November, but you have no plan, that light's very annoying. I wonder if I could get away with it out of being on. Let's see. Hang on, guys. Sorry. If you have goals for November, but you have no plan, then you're not going to get there, okay? So here I am right now. We've got 5 more days. You're going to have a task a day from me, so you don't have to think about what you're going to do. You got your checklist, you got a task every morning, okay? You're good for the rest of October, provided you do those things, okay? So, what we're here to talk about today is what your plan is going to be. So, who in your company needs to go yellow, needs to go pink, needs to go blue, needs to go green, or wants to, okay? You look at your company and you decide what you think that they are capable of, and you overshoot it, okay? If you think someone's yellow, you're going to give them a roadmap to pink. If you think someone's blue, you're going to give them a roadmap to green, because whatever they do, they're going to fly past their original goal, okay? So, hello, your Wi-Fi's ebbing out. Oh, no worries. You can watch it later, babe. That's why I posted this, because this was our Zoom last night, right? That's attractive. Okay, so whatever you're going to do, you're going to overshoot for your team. You're going to send them charging towards that new goal, and they're going to hit their original goal whatever happens, okay? So, we're going to work in points. We're not going to work in dollars, in Canadian dollars. We're going to work in PRS points because it's so much easier, okay? For yellow, let's do yellow for example. If somebody is sitting, they've just joined and you want them to get to yellow, we are going to show them how easy it is to get to yellow and how quickly they can get there, okay? And we're going to use the 5+3 formula for yellow because we want to make sure that we get people started off on the right foot. We want them to be selling their 500 PRS, which will get them their yellow, which is 21 mascaras. Okay? And we want them to be sponsoring 3 people. Now, if they do that right off the bat, because it's November and we know they can, they're going to be shooting for pink pretty soon after that, okay? And they're already going to have their 3 people ready and waiting to help them qualify, okay? So for pink, we need, say they have 500 PRS, and they have 3 people who all do 500 PRS. They're pink already, because each of these people sold 21 mascaras, okay? So we're already up, or 84 mascaras. Now don't be terrified, that says mascara, I promise. Don't be terrified, because each week you're going to sell 5, okay? So you're not going to be worried about it. You're like, I can sell 5 mascaras in a week, or 6. Let's sell 6 just to make sure. I can sell 6 mascaras in a week. That'll give me my 500 PRS, and I'm going to teach my team to do the same. They're going to have at least 4 parties going a week, and they're going to manage to do that no problem, because one of those parties is going to rock, and it's going to qualify. It's just going to be phenomenal, okay? So you've got your yellow, you've got your pink. Then we're going to move up to blue, and this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. And if you haven't been using the 5+3 formula, you haven't been letting people know that just because they've got the 500 PRS, should I stop? No, no, no. Keep on running. Do, 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 do. Keep on running. We're not going to hide. One fine day I'm gonna stop, but it's not going to be till midnight on the 30th of November. Right? You're going to keep going. So, let's look at blue. This is all you need to do for your mapping. You don't need to get super complicated, okay? You just need to know what you need for that level, okay? It's going to get more complicated when we start talking about other people. But for you, when you're mapping for you, for your company, this is what you need to look at. So for blue, let's just say you stick at the 500 PRS. We know you won't, because you're a superstar rock star. You're going to get your 500 PRS. You have your 3, maybe you have 4 people that are all going to do 500. Uh-oh. We're short. We are short because we're at 1,000, 2,000. We're short 1,500 PRS. What are we going to do? We're going to change all of these to 1,000. Okay? So all of these are going to be 1,000. You're going to shoot over blue and you're definitely going to get there. Okay? So, most of you are going to do about 1,000 to 2,000 PRS in November. Those of you who have been working consistently and have a customer base. Those of you that are just starting, you're going to have new parties, you're going to have so many warm market people to talk to. You're definitely going to be able to do that 1,000 PRS, but you have to work every day and you have to work consistently or you won't, okay? I'm here to be honest because I don't want any tears that you don't have money for Christmas and I said you would. You have to do the work, okay? Candace just sent me a message. Now, we have, we're up to blue, okay? So you're up to blue and you've really wanted green for a year, okay? You've really wanted green for a long time. We love green. We adore green. But it's 10,000. Oh, I should say, for this one you need 1 qualified. And for this one you need 2 qualified presenters, okay? And for this one you need 3 qualified presenters. 10K company and 2K circle sales, which I want those of you who've been around for a while who are about to skyrocket, I really want you guys to pay attention to those circle sales. It's extremely important, okay? So this is green we're talking about. Now, that air noise is my slippers, so apologies about that. I'll show you them in a second. So you're green, 10K, 3 qualified, 2 circle sales. Now, if you do a really good PRS, amazing, okay? But you're going to make sure that you're not overshooting your own PRS so that you make sure you hit green should something happen, okay? So I know that sounds crazy. Brady had high PRS, Megan had high PRS. I did not, okay? I did not have high PRS when I turned green and I did it in March. So it's completely random. My business is just strange, okay? But for most people, they'll have high PRS. But what I want you to do for your planning is make sure to give yourself an average, your average PRS. So for me, that would be 2K, okay? So for your planning, you have your average PRS of $2,000. PRS, 2K, 2,000 PRS, which means you are going to need at least 8, because we're giving a maximum of 1,000 PRS to each of our people in our team. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1K, 1K. And these are people that are active in your team, okay? These are not kidnappers. Do not put kidnappers in this bracket. Because if you have people that are kidnappers, they are not going to sell 1,000 PRS. They might buy 1,000 PRS for themselves, but you have no guarantee of that. They might change their mind, okay? These are people who are selling, who are partying, who are sponsoring, okay? These are people that are in your team who are active and you know want to build a business, okay? So, here we have our 10,000 PRS. If you don't have 8 active people in there, what do you think you need to do? You need to sponsor. Yes, Harry? I'm working just now, darling. I'm doing a live. What's up? No, I've put the oven on for Dindins. Off you go, tell Dad to do the chicken. Go. Tell Dad the oven's on, all he has to do is put the chicken in. Okay? And then I'll come do the cabbage. Alright? Thank you. Sorry about that. So, when you have your 8 people who've done 1,000 PRS, your 2K is going to be super duper perfect for getting you to green, okay? So if you don't have 8 people active in your team for November, which we're going to help them all get 1,000 PRS, you need to sponsor somebody before, however many it is, less than 8 that you have. If you're wanting to get to green, you need to sponsor that many people before the start of November, or at least before the Black Friday deals, okay? You got time. You most definitely have time. I got my butt kicked by Brady the other day, like I said, and I've sponsored, hi Pamela, and I've sponsored someone since then. Okay, so make sure that you are being true to yourself that you're doing everything you can do. Look at your wording and look at what you're doing every single day. If you want success in November, if you want to build your business in November, look at what you're doing. Okay, so how are we going to get all this wonderful PRS? I hear you screaming through the little camera here. First of all, you're going to go, and I'll post the link below, you're going to go and watch a video by Lauren Pipak, and it's called Stuck in a Rut. So you're going to listen to something about Franck, and we're going to talk about different people that you're going to be meeting, and all wonderful types of messages you should be sending to people, not spammy, repetitive things, and how you're not going to send them to the same person. Okay? So go and watch Stuck in a Rut once I've posted it below. What I'm going to tell you about now, which I didn't put in the title and I will, is how you're going to actually get this PRS, okay? How are you going to work out a plan for November? Because it's very well having a plan on paper for your roadmap to green or your roadmap to your own PRS, which, by the way, should be two separate things. I'm making one for my PRS. I have a plan down this side, and I have my plan for all of you and me on this side. So there's two different things that we need to talk about. Okay, so I'm going to scrub this out just now, but you can re-watch the video. I think you all know what the qualifications are. I just wanted to go over them to make sure that you guys have a clear understanding of what you would need to get to green. Now, obviously, some people will do more than 1,000 PRS in your team. You know that. But we are talking about making sure that you are over-prepared, that you are overshooting for those goals that you have. Okay, so down this side, I have my PRS plan. And I just did this with Megan on a little live, so on a little messenger, because she's my pacing partner. So we just figured this out together, I should say. This isn't all my brain. So that's Megan Garland. So my November plan for my team and the training, incentives, things like that that are going to happen, and then my PRS plan, okay? So I'll go through my PRS plan first, because I think that's the one that you guys are going to get the most benefit from. So last year, 3K was my PRS in 2017. But we're going to go for black status, right? We're going to go for it because it's really overshooting where I currently, when I mapped all of you guys, I had all your names in here last night, when I mapped all of you guys at the minimum that you will do, black status is a little bit above that. But that doesn't stop Shirley, and it doesn't stop Lashes and Lashes, right? So we're going to go a little bit above, we're going to go for black status, and we're going to get there. How are we going to do that? Okay, well, I need to have 10,000 circle sales. Am I going to wait for you guys to do it? Am I going to sponsor some new people? No, I'm going to sell 10,000 PRS, okay? So 10K PRS is my goal for 2018 in November. Crazy talk, but achievable. There is no reason why not me. Other people do it. Why not me? Okay? I know my wee bank balance could do with it. I know I can do it if I work every day. When I work every day. Why not me? Okay? So that's what we talk about overshooting. That's my goal. Okay? And for those of you that know me, I normally shoot around 2,000 PRS average every month. And Sasha has a wee giggle at me because she can see me getting to that 2,000. And then I'll just kind of peter out. And I'll do lots of work with you guys, right? Not this month. Not in November. 2,000 PRS. Okay, 10,000. See? My little brain goes back to it. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Okay, no reason why not. We're going to go and we're going to look at our VIPs and see what we did last year because it did work well. Okay, so I'm going to go look at my VIP. But I'm going to start to revamp my VIP as well. I'm going to use the Jenny Peterson video that I posted in here. You guys can find it. I'm going to use that to revamp my VIP. I looked at the kudos from the year going, so I don't know what it's going to be, but that's going to be my first sales and my first parties are going to be the kudos parties. Okay? And none of this is set in stone, because remember, you know that Younique changes its mind all the time. So none of this is set in stone. Customer deals. I'm going to do some customer bundles. One maybe every 2 to 3 days. We'll see what happens. We'll see how good the kudos is, because honestly, if that kudos rocks, then I'm just going to stick with the kudos. But always have in your mind, I wonder what customer bundles I could do. What would people like maybe for stockings? What would people like for gifts for themselves? What would they like for gifts for their wives? So start to think about some of those customer bundles too. Okay? And these are all things, hi Joanna, Joanne, sorry. These are all things that you can do. Just, this is a fun stuff. Thinking about customer bundles, thinking about your parties. That's a fun things to do, right? Not sitting doing your checklist, because you already have done it before you start thinking about these things. What kind of parties are we going to do? Parties, there are so many different options. But my number one to organize is Get Shirley to Black Party. Okay? It's going to run in my VIP, but it's also going to be a night at my house, okay? We're going to have a home party. Get Shirley to Black, okay? Because I need 10,000 PRS. I'm not going to get that by sitting on my butt being ignored by people that maybe I've messaged already, or they might wait till the end of the month. And I don't want to leave it till the end of the month, okay? I want to make sure that I'm getting in there and getting my Get Shirley to Black home party done straight away. And if you need help with home parties, please look up Lindsay's home party guide that she did as a video, and I popped in here the other week. Really, really useful. Messenger parties. Okay. What else do we have? Home parties, parties on people's walls, our regular online parties. 30-minute backsheets. There's so many different ways that you can have a party now. So please look at them all. But my favorite is definitely my home party color status ones. You can have paint your face nights. You can go and do makeup masterclasses at people's houses. Home parties will bring in around about $1,000 for the night. So if I do 10, I'm going to get my 10,000 PRS, right? What about if you did 10? You might get 500 for each party. What status would you be then? Think about it and go for it. And don't worry, watch Lindsay's videos about home parties before you worry about knowing everything. Before you worry about having all that product. Go and watch it, it's really interesting. Okay, so now we're moving over. Oh, and obviously I will be opening old parties, opening old ones. And I will be having a Black Friday party. Did I mention that? So I've got my Get Shirley to Black party, and then we've got Black Friday party in VIP. And every single party that anyone has ever had will be hearing about those Black Friday deals too. I'm also going to be going into my messenger and have a customer message group. Plus, to help with my circle sales, I will also have a kidnapper message group, okay? Nobody said it's easy getting to black. Kidnapper message group, okay? Okay, you got all that? That's for my PRS. Okay, now, and kidnappers, so we'll put that through, but customer message group is that one. Okay, so for your November plan, we're overstepping, right? Overstep your goal. Look beyond it. Work towards that new goal and you'll get to your one easily, okay? This year, we're going to have our challenge groups for yellow, pink, and blue. They're already set up. I'm just going to change the title. November yellow group, November pink group, November blue group. These are going to be task orientated. They are going to get you to your goal, okay? Join them, turn up the notifications, and get in there. Hold yourself accountable, okay? So get in my yellow, pink, and blue groups, okay? So that is the first step. Yellow, pink, blue. Get in groups. How do you get in those? Head on up to the top of the page. There's an announcement page. Head on up there, announcement post, and the groups are there. If you're looking for content, if you're looking for information, if you're looking for help, everything is in there, okay? Now, you're going to get daily tasks in each of those. But I'm going to offer something I offered last November as well, which is daily coaching from me, okay? For anyone in my team. Those of you who know me, I don't sleep an awful lot. Anytime. Not because I'm sick, not because I'm anxious. I just don't need it. I run off air, apparently. I run off a lot of food, and I really like coffee. I make freezer meals for November. My kids are happy, and we're all good. Okay? So, daily coaching, not a call, but in Messenger. If you want this, this is how I know who watched this. If you want your daily coaching with Shirley, like last year, and the message comes through at 6 a.m. because I get up earlier than my kids, and I reach out to everybody who's asked for this. There's going to be a lot of them this year, but you're worth it. Okay? Message me. I want daily coaching, please, Shirley. And you'll go on my priorities list on my little board there. Okay? Message me and ask me that. Otherwise, I'll forget. Okay, so we have our roadmap for our company, because you are going to look at each person. This is how you're going to do this. You're going to write down each person's name. So I'm going to write down just Candice and Sabrina so that it looks easy for you, okay? And we're going to go Candice's road to purple, okay? And we're going to go Sabrina's road to purple, okay? And we're going to split it up. And as you go along throughout the month, you're going to track your team so you can see how they're doing, see what maybe they need help with, okay? But if you do not encourage your team, then they're going to go for a lower goal, okay? So there's some people I know that definitely could be green that in the next month, but they're going to put themselves at blue because it's scary. It's scary to make that jump from blue to green. Don't be scared. If you don't hit it, what's going to happen? Nothing. I'm going to be so proud of you guys anyway because of everything that you've accomplished in the last year. Compare your year to year. You guys are already knocking last year out of the park, okay? Be proud of yourselves. Don't focus so much on the color status when it comes to the end of the month. It's great to put that out there for your goal. If you don't hit it, if I don't hit black, I'm not going to cry. We're still going to be way above what we were last year. We're still building our company, so don't feel bad. But don't sell yourself short because you're scared that you might not hit it, okay? So remember that when you're setting your own goal, and remember that when you're talking to your team about what they could do. 4 parties and they're pink. Plus, oh look, you got a couple of people signed up there? You could definitely be blue this month if they follow Shirley's task in the yellow, pink, and blue group. Okay? So that's how you're going to roadmap. You're going to put all your team members down here, and you're going to put their goals, and then you're going to add it up, and that's where you are. And if you need more people, you need more people. Just accept it and go and sponsor someone. Okay? I hope this is recording everything. Okay, next, we're going to have a booking blitz on, remember to roadmap your PRS, how you're going to get there, what you're going to do. And then we're going to do, hang on, roadmap company. Roadmap PRS. Okay, roadmap company, roadmap PRS. And then we're going to do a booking blitz. Now, these can be for your VIP parties. These can be for anything. Now, I need 10,000 PRS. I'm planning on having 10 home parties. I want to make sure that I have at least, I would say 5,000 planned from online parties in case someone cancels those home parties. Okay? Because let's be honest, it happens. So for 5,000 PRS, I need to have 5 successful parties, okay? Super successful, super duper successful. And I want to have them within the first 3 weeks, so I've got my next chunk of PRS is going to come from all those Black Friday deals, okay? So the first 3 weeks, in order to have 5 successful parties, I'm going to have to host 20, okay? That's not true. I'm going to have to host 25. Okay, so my booking blitz on Sunday, I want you to think if you only have 1 successful party in every 5, how many are you going to have to booking blitz, so how many, sorry, Brady just messaged me and I read it, it was silly, I should have just left it after. Your booking blitz, how many are you going to have to hit your goal? So for, when you first start, it's about 250 for PRS for a successful party, okay, you're going to make sure it qualifies. So when you first start, if your goal for PRS is 2,000 and you want to get that before the Black Friday deals, because you want to go back and message all of them about these deals that have come out, right? About how they can stock up on maybe what they've just bought, or stock up on something new, or try something new for Christmas, right? So you want in the first 3 weeks, if your goal is 2,000 PRS, you want to have 8 parties that are successful. And think about that, I don't want you to get overwhelmed, okay? So that's 40 parties. But you guys could do that in your VIPs, okay? There's absolutely nothing to say that you couldn't open links for 40 different people in the first 3 weeks, okay? Now, if you want to lower that down for the first 3 weeks, so it's 1,000 PRS, so it's half off your goal, then that's 4, so that's 20 parties in the first 3 weeks, okay? And you're friend farming, and they're all coming into your VIP, and it's just rocking. It is just rocking, and you're rocking your way to the end of November, and you're rocking your way to your goals, and you are going to do it. You are going to be phenomenal. So, most people's goals are going to be 20 parties, mine's going to be 25 online, 25 online, and 10 home for me. But for most of you, to get that 1,000 PRS in the first 3 weeks, as soon as possible, it's going to be 20 parties. And that's a booking blitz on Sunday night. Okay? Now, simple tasks. We're going to have weekly incentives in our yellow, pink, and blue groups. Oh, nice! We're going to have simple tasks in our yellow, pink, and blue groups. We can show them in a minute. Okay, you go have dinner. Or go, the oven's on, Rob. So yellow, pink, and blue groups are going to have a weekly incentive, okay? Just like last year. Hi, Miss Chrissy! Just like last year. So you're going to jump in there and you're going to do the daily tasks, okay? Now, after that, we talked about sales and we're talking about our VIPs, which we've already done over in our PRS, okay? So you have your team goals and how I'm going to help you. And I have my PRS plan. And now I want you to go and do the same, and I want you to screenshot your roadmap, and I would like you to screenshot your PRS plan and your team plan. Okay? I'm going to put them below. And remember, if you need help with your daily tasks, if you want daily coaching from me during November, message me. Okay, I'm going to go now and look after my children. I will speak